The 1793 Second Partition of the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth was the second of three partitions that ended the existence of the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth by 1795. The Second Partition occurred in the aftermath of the war in defense of the Constitution and the Targowica Confederation of 1792, and was approved by its territorial beneficiaries, the Russian Empire and the Kingdom of Prussia. The division was ratified by the coerced Polish Parliament in 1793 in a short-lived attempt to prevent the inevitable complete annexation of Poland. The Third Partition. Background. By 1790, on the political front, the Commonwealth had deteriorated into such a helpless condition that it was successfully forced into an unnatural and ultimately deadly alliance with its enemy, Prussia. The Polish-Prussian Pact of 1790 was signed, giving false hope that the Commonwealth might have at last found an ally that would shield it while it reformed itself. The May Constitution of 1791 enfranchised the bourgeoisie, established the separation of the three branches of government, and eliminated the abuses of reaping and same. Those reforms prompted aggressive actions on the part of its neighbors, wary of the potential renaissance of the Commonwealth. Once again Poland dared to reform and improve itself without Russia's permission, and once again the Empress Catherine II was angered, arguing that Poland had fallen prey to the radical Jacobinism then at high tide in France. Russian forces invaded the Commonwealth in 1792. In the war in defense of the Constitution, the army of the Russian Empire, invited by the pro-Russian, conservative Polish magnates alliance, the Confederation of Targowica, fought against the Polish forces supporting the Constitution. The conservative nobility believed that the Russians would help them restore the golden liberty, abandoned by the Prussian allies. The badly outnumbered Polish pro-Constitution forces fought under Prince Joseph Poniatowski a defensive war with some measure of success, but were ultimately ordered to abandon their efforts by the Supreme Commander, King Stanislaw August Poniatowski. The king decided to join the Targowica Confederation, as demanded by the Russians. Russia invaded Poland to ensure the defeat of the Polish reforms, with no overt goal of another partition. Frederick William II of Prussia, however, saw those events as an opportunity to strengthen his country. Frederick demanded from Catherine that for his country's abandoning Poland as a close ally, and for Prussian participation in the War of the First Coalition against revolutionary France, Prussia should be compensated, preferably with parts of the Polish territory. Russia soon decided to accept the Prussian offer. Partition. On the 23rd of January 1793, Prussia signed a treaty with Russia, agreeing that Polish reforms would be revoked and both countries would receive chunks of Commonwealth territory. Russian and Prussian military took control of the territories they claimed soon afterward, with Russian troops already present, and Prussian troops meeting only nominal resistance. In 1793, deputies to the Główne Sejm, the last Sejm of the Commonwealth, in the presence of Russian forces, agreed to the Russian and Prussian territorial demands. The Główne Sejm became infamous not only as the last Sejm of the Commonwealth, but because its deputies had been bribed and coerced by the Russians. Russia took 250,000 square kilometers, while Prussia took 58,000 square kilometers. The Commonwealth lost about 307,000 square kilometers, being reduced to 215,000 square kilometers. Russia received the Kiev Voivodeship, Braclaw Voivodeship, Podol Voivodeship and Minsk Voivodeship, and parts of the Vilnius Voivodeship, Novogrodic Voivodeship, Brest-Litovsk Voivodeship and the Volhynian Voivodeship. This was accepted by the Grodno Sejm on the 22nd of July. Russia reorganized its newly acquired territories into Minsk Viceroyalty and Izyaslav Viceroyalty. Prussia received the cities of Gdansk and Turin and Gniezno Voivodeship, Poznan Voivodeship, Sieradz Voivodeship, Kalisz Voivodeship, Klok Voivodeship, Brzesko-Kujawski Voivodeship, Inner Orkla Voivodeship, Dobrinland, and parts of the Kraków Voivodeship, Rawa Voivodeship and Masovian Voivodeship. This was accepted by the Grodno Sejm on the 23rd of September. At the 25th of September, Prussia organized its newly acquired territories into South Prussia. The Commonwealth lost about 5 million people. Only about 4 million people remained in the Polish-Lithuanian lands. What was left of the Commonwealth was merely a small buffer state with a puppet king, and Russian garrisons keeping an eye on the reduced Polish army. Aftermath: Targowica Confederates, who did not expect another partition, and the king, Stanislaw August Poniatowski, who joined them near the end. Both lost much prestige and support. The reformers, on the other hand, were attracting increasing support. In March 1794 the Kosciuszko uprising began. The defeat of the uprising in November that year resulted in the final Third Partition of Poland, ending the existence of the Commonwealth.